Good evening and welcome to the 6 o'clock news on November 19th, 1863. I'm your host, John Leach. On our top story tonight, President Abraham Lincoln earlier today delivered a speech he has dubbed the Gettysburg Address. He and a Mr. Edward Everett traveled to Gettysburg following the Battle of Gettysburg to dedicate land to be used as cemetery for the numerous deaths in the battle. May they rest in peace. Lincoln's speech, while not very long, clearly had a big impact on the people listening. As he stepped up to that podium, our field reporters say he captured the attention of everyone and began to talk about freedom and equality. He spoke of our nation today and what our fair nation was built upon. His opening words, 7 years ago, brought us all back to the beginning of the colonies and our forefathers who were creating the Declaration of Independence. Lincoln reminded us that the nation was, and I quote, dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. He then went on to remind us of the horrors that surround us and the lives we have lost, the families who have turned on each other, and whether or not they honor the vision of our founding fathers. He then goes to briefly honor those past, but he also reminds the living of their duties, to keep fighting, to keep persisting, and to always, always protect the government of the people, by the people, for the people. It is clear that the speech rallied the Union and will continue to do so until the end of this horrible war. Personally, I believe I can honor both my country and my fallen brothers by supporting our United States of America. That is what President Lincoln has entrusted unto me. While talking about our government, it is reasonable to look at one of the most influential documents of the era, known as the Emancipation Proclamation. As you all know, on January the 1st of this very year, our president issued it, saying that all slavery in the rebel states shall be thenceforward, and forever free. Of course, this is extremely controversial, and about 11 months later, even today, November 19th, it is still impacting the everyday lives of the people. However, it did give President Lincoln the support needed, and it convinced a number of people to rejoin the United States, which only makes us stronger. But no matter how many speeches are made or laws are issued, it only comes down to one group that makes the difference between the rebels and the united. You. You need to make the difference. You need to fight however you can. Join our brothers in arms. Support them from your homes. Support our president. Keep your family and your friends close. If we all contribute, we can end this bloody dispute and come back together as our fathers intended us to. United as a whole. This is John Leach reporting live. Thank you for joining us. Good night.